seeing everything out like this overwhelming and ridiculous, but I swear I love almost every single fragrance here. Who needs this many? This is just mad. Time to put them all back. Okay, hi guys. This video is about to be 1,100,000 years long. Let's just get started. 100 plus bottles. I know there's some people in the fragrance community, they literally have 400 bottles. I don't know how you do it. If you're not into fragrance right now, don't get into it because it's a trap. I'm constantly decluttering. I'm constantly adding new fragrances. Okay, so don't have a heart attack, but this is currently how I store my perfumes. They look like they're piled on top of each other because they kind of are. So I know where everything is. This is my space at the moment. But these are just my more chunky fragrances, and then just some things that I like to keep in their box. And then I've got my Manceras here, body care there, and then up here I've got my cute little, I keep my samples in there and my oils, and then in here I've got my travel sprays. I do have a cute, really aesthetic shelf up here, but I don't like to store my perfumes up there because obviously direct sunlight. This is how they are stored. Don't have a heart attack. I'm not a fragrance snob. I have niche, I have designer, I have even some indie brands here. I have a bit of everything. Loads of cheapies as well. Okay, let's just get into this. Grab a drink, grab a snack, grab out your fragrances, smell them with me. I don't know what you do when you watch these videos, but I love these kind of videos. I can't wait to film it. Just gonna pull out randomly. BDK Smoking Rouge. I recently bought this. And it's so nice. A scent profile I love. Creamy, marshmallowy, Play-Doh kind of vibe. It's a sticky, sweet cherry. Uber feminine. By the way, most of the fragrances I have are sweet, gourmand. So if that sounds like your vibe, you know, subscribe. Shall I do a Mila and throw them? No. I don't know how people throw their fragrances. That's so scary. Right. Let's dip another one. Let's dip. Okay, I'm just going to do these. These are my kerosenes. I have 3. I don't know if you can see. These are the ones I currently have. Sweetly Known, Followed, and Black Vines, which is my newest one. Sweetly Known is actually my most worn. It's a spicy sweet fragrance, guys. It has like a cardamom note in there. It's got a note of burnt match. I wore this to work one time. I wore it for a few hours and my colleague was like, something's burning. And I was like, then she said it again when she came closer to me, like about an hour later. She was like, something's really burning here. I was like, it's me. Is it me? She goes, oh yeah, but when I get close it's really sweet, but like over here it smells like something's burning. How weird. This has a note of burnt match in it and she thought something was burning. Other than that, it's got a beautiful, creamy, very edible, very gourmand, melted caramel. I love it so much. It does open up super spicy, but once you get past that it's delectable. Then we have Black Vines here. This one is a licorice dream, which I love licorice anyway. I love that licorice candy. I eat licorice, I love it, so I love the smell. It's literally just black licorice, but it has a beautiful sweetness to it. It has like a cinnamon. Then we have the infamous Followed. Yeah, I blind bought this one. This is a very realistic coffee, like coffee beans. You've walked into a coffee shop and they're making like stroop waffles with caramel maple syrup drizzled on them. It's a coffee with a side of waffles. They are the strongest fragrances in my collection. I swear, sometimes I open this drawer and I smell that fragrance and I haven't sprayed it and it's in the baggie and I haven't sprayed it for weeks. Let's dig. What do we have here? Oh! This is Insolence by Guerlain. I do have, when I tell you, this is my number out of my 100 plus bottles. This is my favorite fragrance. So these are the original formulations. I love it so much. I did buy the current formulation as well. Guys, I'm literally gonna probably do a whole dedicated video just on this fragrance because I love it so much. It's so feminine, it's so clean. Literally candied violets, you know, the little candy violets, tiny little sweets, and they're even like covered in powdered sugar. That's what this is. Takes me back to my childhood. I will wear this. If I had to start my fragrance collection all over again and start from scratch, this would be the first. Did you talk on and on and on about that fragrance? But I can't because this video is going to be 100 hours long. Pure Access by Paco Rabanne. This is literally one of my signature fragrances. My mom's snake actually fell off her bottle. I don't know how she managed that. Just amazing. I have backup bottles of this. Oh, signature scent worthy, man. This smells like a toffee popcorn vibe from it, but it's so deep and so, I hate that word sexy, but I'm gonna have to start using that word because some of these, there's no other word to describe them. Popcorn, but it's very deep. It's got sandalwood that grounds it, makes it creamy. You see how much I've used of this one. Okay, light blue intense. This is a staple in my collection. I will never not have this. This is exclusively for the summer. I love this fragrance so much. This is the fragrance that made me appreciate citrus in fragrances. When I got this, my love for citruses was born. It's literally probably one of my most complimented fragrances, which I don't understand why. Look at that dent, please. This is so good. It's lemon, it's got apple as well. It's really crisp and clean. This is clean girl aesthetic to me. What are we picking out? What are we picking out? Oh, I haven't worn this in ages. I forgot I even had this. Nina Ricci Rose Extase. This, I would describe this one as a very jammy sweet rose. I have quite a few rose fragrances in my collection. I love sweet rose. I love a very traditional old school powdery rose. I love rose. I do love rose. And I feel like it's such a waste when people say, oh, I don't like rose because it's very old fashioned. Then we've got another summer one, Girl of Now Forever. Is this lemon? Does it have lemon in it? I forgot what this one has in it. Yes, this has lemon in it, but it's predominantly a raspberry fragrance, so it's very fruity sweet. It's really fruity. It's got blackcurrant in there as well. I bought 2 bottles of this, one for me, one for my mum. It wasn't growing on me because of that lemon, I think. I don't know. And then she was wearing it all the time, and then I decided to keep my bottle because it smells so good. It's a fruity sweet fragrance. I do really like this one. Completely different to all the other Elie Saabs, by the way. Then I have this one. Let me shake it because it's got really nice shimmer in it. This one's from the Body Shop. This is called Vanilla Chai. It's just a beautiful, spicy, sweet vanilla fragrance. It literally smells like a vanilla latte, like a warm, spicy, cozy drink. Yeah, it's beautiful. I love it. I don't know if they make this anymore, but it's a shimmer mist for your body. Looks really cool. Narciso Rodriguez Poudre. This is the Poudre. I love this one. Oh, this one's so amazing. This is like, you have to love powdery fragrances. This is Johnson's & Johnson's powder, but sweetened up with so much vanilla. This is a sweet powdery fragrance. I bought this with the intention to make this my signature scent around my son. It's so good. It's beautiful. It's so feminine. It's soft. It's like a mother's hug. Everyone and their mum knows if you have more than 20 bottles in your perfume collection, it's hard to signature stuff. This is a 90 ml bottle. Look how beautiful the bottle looks. The full size. It's just so pretty. Elie Saab Le Parfum. Look at that dent, guys. This is literally a very easy grab and go. Just a beautiful, classy. She's got her ish together. Orange blossom, sparkling. Just orange blossom done right. Elie Saab do orange blossom and almond so nice. This is literally like if I don't know what to wear and I want to smell clean, classy and crisp and feminine and grown. I love Elie Saab Le Parfum. I'm literally not looking. I'm not looking. Oh, I can feel La Belle. I have about a gazillion backups of this La Belle. And then I have the Intense as well. Another signature worthy fragrance. It's a beautiful pear vanilla vetiver fragrance. This one, I could have sworn I read this had cherry in it, and I smell the cherry. I swear I smell cherry in this. So the Intense version is just an amped up, spicier, sweeter version of this. I thought this was intense until I got this one, and then I was like, whoa. So now I feel like this is more appropriate. I can wear this during the day. I have a 50 ml with like that much left, and I have a few travel sprays. And this also has like a vetiver note, which gives it kind of like an edge. It's a very syrupy pear. They do pear quite nice. I think they did it really nice in Scandor Paris as well, which I sold. Oh, which I regret because it's discontinued. Why did I do that? Oh, Shagaf Oud. This is one that I haven't worn in a hot minute because I never find the occasion for it. I need to wear this more. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Sometimes I'm a bit scared of wearing this because obviously I wear a hijab and I feel like people might look at me and think, oh, typical, she's wearing an oud. Where's that oud coming from? Oh, it must be coming from her because she's hijabi. Lasts absolutely ages. It's a beautiful, sweet praline oud. Like, this is a vanilla oud. Like, if you're scared of oud, this could be your introduction because it's so sweet, and that's how I like my ouds. I like them really sweetened and sugary. Oh my god, that reminds me of a fragrance. Let me just talk about this now because it's just brought me onto this. So Kayali Vanilla Royale. This is my second or third favorite fragrance. Oh my god, I die every time I smell this, and it takes me back to when I first bought it. I bought this on Black Friday and I was out in Westfield and I sprayed it on my hand. Like, whoa, that's a lot of patchouli. I remember smelling the patchouli. So talking of sugary ouds, if you want a sugary oud vibe, this is it. But this is creme brulee, this is sugar, this is sweet, this is gourmand, but this is like The neighbours are always screaming their head off. I have 100+ bottles and this is like in my top 3. That's saying something. This is my favourite kit. I heard this is limited edition. I'm no one special, but if Mona or anyone from the Kiali team are watching this, I beg you, do not discontinue. I will die. It's got a brown sugar note as well, just like Kiali vanilla. Look how beautiful, vanilla 28. Look how beautiful and dark that juice has got. This one is a staple in anyone's collection. Oh, crap, I've lost that lid. Shall I go and get it? No, I'll get that later. This has a brown sugar note as well. This is beautiful. Everyone knows about vanilla 28. Let's get my other 2 Kialis out the way. So I have 4 Kialis altogether. Invite Only and Elixir. Invite Only, like a sweet honey tobacco kind of fragrance. Then we have Elixir 11. This one has like a very crisp kind of apple, but it's got like a very deep rose. It's like a rose and apple fragrance. Yes, I was right. It has red apple in it. It's got rose in the beginning and the mid. It's not just fruity floral. Innocent. It's not, it doesn't smell innocent to me. It smells really dark, and I don't know if I'm influenced by the bottle, but it smells really dark, kind of boozy. It's like a boozy apple, and it reminds me so much of Nina Ricci Lextas. I forgot what the name is. Maybe I'll put a picture of the bottle, which is one of the reasons I bought it, but now I just love it on its own. Okay, I have quite a few Kilian. This is Angel Share. This was love at first sniff. Sprayed it on my arm and I instantly got that apple pie thing that everyone talks about. It's a boozy cinnamon apple pie. But after I bought that, I discovered this. Everyone was talking about this. It's Kumra by Latafa. I didn't get the Angel Share comparison straight away that everyone was talking about. Oh my god, this is Angel Share, like a dupe. They are so different from one another. Kumra has dates. It has a date note in it, so it's very sweet, whereas Angel Share is more boozy sweet. But this is just straight up sweet. Okay, I'm not gonna go through these because it will take about 1,000,000 years. But this is my Dua collection. I don't know if I should go through them all right now, but let me know if you guys want to see a separate video talking about all my Duas. So let me just pick a random one up. I'll show you my favorite Dua. Delectable Temptation. This one, it smells exactly like a blueberry shisha. It's smoky, it's sweet, it's thick, it's dense, it's syrupy. This is what the picture is. Freshly baked sweet pancakes with blueberries and thick maple syrup drizzled on top. This is insane. You want to eat the bottle. It's so good. And it looks like there's barely a dent because 1, it's strong, and 2, I don't want to finish it because I have to buy another one. I have to speed things up because I've been talking for ages. Roberto Cavalli. This is another beautiful orange blossom kind of smell. It smells a lot like Jean Paul Gaultier Classique Essence, the one that's been discontinued. It's sticky orange blossom, expensive smelling fragrance. It smells quite bougie. Now let me just quickly talk about L'Interdit. This is the couture bottle, so that's why the bottle looks like this. And then I have called Nocturnal Jasmine or something, so I got these 2. You don't need both, I'm going to be honest. I've been contemplating which one to declutter. The jasmine one is a little bit more woody, kind of less sweet. Oh, I love the bottle as well. I think the bottle sells me. So gorgeous. So it looks like there's barely a dent because this thing is strong. This is a very thick, creamy, dense tuberose. Tuberose is probably my #1 favorite floral note in fragrances. It can come off very sweet and candid. You kind of have to be in the mood for it as well. That's how thick and heavy and dense this stuff is. And talking of L'Interdit, I do have the Rouge. I'm going to be honest, I only bought this because I literally got the gift set for like £38 or something from Boots for 50ml with a lipstick. This one has a really beautiful, very dark cinnamon kind of vibe in there, along with that like white floral creamy bubblegummy tuberose, but it's like doused in loads of spices. This is spicy, dark and sweet. I love this one too. I have 2 Navitas here, Chocolate Queen and Venom of Love. Chocolate Queen is my #1 favorite thing in the world. Not in the world. Oh my god, every time I smell it, oh, I forgot how good it is. This is so good. It's got Irish cream, so it's quite boozy. And it's like a beautiful dark, you know, chocolate, dark chocolate isn't very sweet. Anyway, this isn't milk chocolate. This is like a really dark, like 70 to 90% cocoa. Dulce de leche. It's got hazelnut in there as well. So it gives it kind of a nutty feel, but it's not too nutty, but it's a dark hazelnut chocolate. Oh my god, dulce de leche, caramel, sugar. Oh, Venom of Love. I'm gonna be honest, I barely get chocolate from this. This is supposed to be like a chocolate covered cherry. Yeah, I get more of like a boozy kind of cherry. It reminds me a lot of Lost Cherry. It has a little bit more of a No, but they both have almond as well. They are so similar. They both have cherry, they both have almond. The only difference is it has more chocolate. But then again, I don't really get much chocolate, so that's why I get a Tom Ford Lost Cherry vibe. I don't want to sell it because I do enjoy wearing it, but it's something that I don't know if I would repurchase. Then we have the YSL Libre. This video is literally going on forever. Oh my god. YSL Libre. I love these two. So this is the Le Parfum version and this is the original. Libre Intense, sorry. I don't have the original. A really beautiful vanilla in it, but it's got like loads of lavender as well, which some people are a bit scared of because it can come across quite man-cologne-y, masculine, blah, 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 blah. But I don't think so at all. I think this is boss ass bitch. Do you know what I mean? And then the Le Parfum, just a spicy sweet saffron. It's got more honey in there. They are almost identical, but this one has just more honey, more spices, more saffron, even sweeter, even denser. It's like each flanker they came out with, it just got better and better and better. Very strong, distinctive, occasional. Like, this is like a very put together. She's got lots of money saved in the bank. She has expensive taste. She's got a good job. Even the bottle is very bougie. And you know, I didn't even realise this. There's like a little gap here. I don't know if you guys noticed that. I never noticed that until after about a year owning the bottle. I was like, whoa. JLo Miami Glow. I literally bought this for the nostalgia. My mum wore this. My auntie wore this. My nan wore this. Takes me back to my mum when I was young, and it's so comforting to me. It's a very, very nostalgic, unique take on a beach scent. I would wear this to the beach, but again, I can't because I don't want to mess up the scent memories I have with this. I just spray this sometimes for the nostalgia, just to take me back there, just for the comfort. Oh, speaking of my mum, she gave this to me. I actually had Pure Poison by Dior, and I wanted to do a little swapsies with her. This is called Reminiscence, I think. Again, that scent profile that I love, that sweet almond. This smells exactly like those crumbly almond cakes you get at the wedding if you're Cypriot. But if you go to like a Cypriot wedding, they have like these little favors where they're little almond cakes and they're wrapped in like the thing with the little bow, and they're like little crispy almond cakes. Oh, they're so good. Very close to the skin almond scent. I like this for bed as well. Another very comforting one. So these are the Montales I currently have. Moukalat. I have Intense Tiare and Chocolate Greedy. Why is Chocolate Greedy the smallest bottle? I don't know. It's literally my favourite thing ever. This layers so beautifully with this Charosa 71. I think this is caramelized vanilla and macadamia. Yeah, these two layers together, oh my gosh, amazing. Chocolate Greedy is like a very powdery Cadbury's bar. It's a Cadbury's bar. You know the Cadbury's bar chocolate? They sat in a bottle, but it's so edible. It's one of my favourite gourmands of all time. 100% I'd repurchase this if I ever finish this. It's very strong. Intense Tiare. It's just a very sweet tiare flower. It kind of feels occasional, like I want to wear this on holiday. It's just a tiare flower, very sweet. I think it had coconut in there. Then Moukalat. This is supposed to be like a very artificial plastic strawberry kind of smell, which intrigued me, so I did blind buy it. This smells exactly like this oud that I used to wear when I was younger. I'll put the picture of it. When I first smelled this, I was like, that's not strawberry. That's oud, but it's not oud. It is strawberry, but obviously, like I said before, the ouds I like to wear are very sweet, so that's why that took me back to that. This is my favourite Montale bottle, this white one. I just love the white and gold together. Speaking of, I brought this up, I might as well finish it. Charosa 71 Sol de Janeiro Body Mist. Forget that I said body mist. This is an eau de parfum. This thing is on my jacket from last week. I still smell it on my jacket. In fact, not just on my jacket. I walk in the room and I still smell it. This is bakery, popcorn, a very, very, very slight hint of coconut, but not too much. Overall, it's just a very warm, gooey bakery. It's pastries with gooey chocolate in it, with pecan nuts on the top. Oh my god, I know, honey. I love wearing this before bed. I love layering it with other fragrances. The dent is making me a little bit sad. I think I'm gonna repurchase it very soon. Hugo Boss The Scent Private Accord. Just smells like orange chocolate. Lasts about 5 seconds on the skin. Not really, like probably like half an hour. But it's nice. Again, this is a bedtime scent because it just doesn't last, but it smells so good. Then we have Poison Girl. Look how full this bottle looks. This is the eau de parfum. I literally never find the occasion to wear this. Even though this is a very easy grab and go fragrance, I should just wear this more. But I know why. This kind of reminds me a little bit of Black Opium, which I love, which I wear more. When I first saw the comparison, I thumbs it down on Fragrantica. I was like, they are not the same. What are you talking about? Months and months later, I sprayed it and I was like, why is this Black Opium? And then I went back on Fragrantica and thumbs it up. There's something about them. They share something and I don't know what it is. But obviously Black Opium is more heavy on the vanilla. Poison Girl kind of has a licorice vibe. But since obviously I've got Black Vines by Kerosene, this is definitely going to be one I layer with my Kerosene to oomph, that licorice thing that I love. Dolce & Gabbana, the only 1 in 10. I'm so sad I heard they discontinued this. I love this for the cold weather. This kind of reminds me a lot of Rouge Malachite by Armani. It's got a kind of a vibe of Alien a little bit. This is like a beautiful, creamy, kind of slightly tropical because it has a little bit of coconut in there, but it's so gorgeous. I love this fragrance. Really nice, crisp apple in the opening, but then it dries down really vanillic and creamy, and it has a beautiful sillage and scent bubble. By the way, it smells nothing like the original, the only one. I did declutter that and sell that because I just wasn't wearing it enough. Literally smells exactly like La Vie Belle and Black Opium. Definitely. Kathleen Light said this before, and I was like, what? And then I smelled it and I was like, oh my god, that's all I can smell. I could smell La Vie Belle and Black Opium together in that one. Then Dolce Garden, I love this one. Again, it's another coconut. This one's nice. Beautiful vanilla, but it's got like a very floral, uplifting coconut. It's got a lot of tropical notes in it, kind of like Intense Terroir, but they smell completely different. This has coconut as well. What is the other one? Frangipani. So it does smell kind of tropical and fun and kind of sweet. And creamy coconut, man. I love this one. I need to wear this more. Like, you can't wear it when it's boiling hot, but you can wear it maybe in the spring when it's starting to feel hot and you're thinking about holiday and stuff. Then Gucci Bloom. This is one of my classic ones. This is a perfume that I got into when I first got into fragrances. It smells so watery to me now, like a watery, clean, not too sweet, clean girl aesthetic, like bridal as well, I think. But yeah, that's Gucci Bloom. Then I've got Alien Musk. I have quite a few backups of this because this is discontinued. This is so unique. Dark, sexy. It's so sexy. It's dark, it's got spices, but it's vanillic, like spicy, and it's like mysterious. Oh my god, it actually goes with the name. This is Musk Mysterious something. It smells powerful. Dark leather jacket, don't mess with me, I don't care what you think of me kind of fragrance. You know what I mean? It's a very arrogant, very bold, I'm here and I'm not here for the masses, I'm here for myself. So that's what that is. It can come across a little, look at the bottle, it can come across a little bit masculine for some, but whatever. Oh, and then we're going completely opposite. We've got La Vie Belle Rose and Rose. I'm going to be honest, I only bought this because Lancome had it on their website for like £35 for the 100ml, and I was like, why not? It's a very flat rose to me, and I have more interesting rose fragrances in my collection, so this could be up for a declutter, I'm not sure. This bottle's really pretty, and I don't really enjoy the original La Vie Belle because I have a whole story about that for another day, flipping out. And speaking of Lancome, we've got Midnight Rose. Oh my god, look at another rose we have. Really beautiful raspberry. Dark, sweet, syrupy, gorgeous. Oh, this is a raspberry rose, guys. Again, I would kind of describe this as a bit of a jammy rose. I'm like, do I need this many different takes on roses? But I do. And then look at the bottle. Look at the ombre. I love the ombre. Oh my god, this is taking ages. Black Opium Neon. This is my favorite from the Black Opium line. Neon has like a dragon fruit twist on the top. Still has that coffee, signature coffee. If I ran out of Black Opium, I don't know if I would repurchase it, but I would definitely repurchase this one. La Petite Robe Noire Intense. The blue bottle. I don't know if you can see in the light. This is the older sister of this. Pink Sugar, Berry Blast version. They smell so similar, but this one's just, oh my god, this is good. This is like blueberry shisha. Flipping out, this is good. So this is like a much deeper version of this. They both have like candy floss, blueberry kind of vibe, but this is like grown, like, you know, she used to wear this when she was young and now she's older. One of the most, I don't know if this is going to make sense to people, but this is one of the most perfumey kind of fragrances in my collection. Very nice for the evening, very classy, smells really expensive. So speaking of the Pink Sugar line, I've got the Berry Blast, I have the Red Velvet and the original. I did have the yellow one, Creamy Sunshine, that I gave to my little sister because that was kind of frangipani, again very tropical, and I thought I didn't need it because I already have Intense Terroir in the Dolce Garden. But again, another licorice, it has a licorice vibe, which is the main reason I love Pink Sugar. I love that twist of licorice it has in there because it cuts through the sweetness and it makes it so unique. I freaking love it. Then the Berry Blast, it's got more of a, like a fruity, literally blueberry opening, blueberry cotton candy. Beautiful, I love this one. And then Red Velvet, it's a little bit more smoothed out compared to the original Pink Sugar. This one, especially when you spray it on your skin, it's more creamy, it's more smooth, it's more warm. It doesn't have licorice in there, so it's more smooth, whereas this one can be quite sharp. Very sweet cotton candy, but it can be a little bit more sharp. But the Red Velvet, I do really enjoy it. Then Kenzo Jungle Elephant. This one is one of the most unique. It smells like literal a bag of cardamom. You've cracked open a bag of cardamom that you're going to start crushing to cook your food with. This is such a realistic cardamom, spices, quite floral. This is like, I don't give a crap what you think of me kind of fragrance. You want to know what the person is wearing because you've not smelled anything like that. I can't compare this to anything apart from maybe Sweetly Known a little bit because it has that cardamom, but this is even spicier and less sweet. Very long lasting beast mode perfume is mad. Hugo Boss. Look at the dent. That one has a crazy dent. It's called Boss Orange, but it actually smells more like apple. Like it has a very, not very crisp. It's actually a very sweet apple. It's very pretty. Like a quick pick-me-up kind of fragrance. Like a quick spruce up kind of. I want to feel fresh and clean and crisp and sweet and perfumey. That's what this is. Okay, let's quickly go through my Kilian. So I've got Love Don't Be Shy here. If you guys want an in-depth Kilian collection review, rating, whatever, let me know because I have quite a few Kilians. Good Girl Gone Bad Extreme. I keep them in these really beautiful little coffrettes. Look how beautiful these coffrettes are. It's a very milky, lactonic, white floral though. Again, tuberose. Love Don't Be Shy. Literally probably in my top 3 fragrances for life. I love it. And I keep it in this coffret. Very sickly sweet marshmallow sticky orange blossom. Freaking love this fragrance so much. Oh my god. Back to blacks, what the bottle looks like. So I've got a gunmetal grey top. This one is like again a sweet. I almost was thinking declutter my Invite Only by Kayali because they smell quite similar, but this one's even sweeter. It's a cherry, sweet, sticky, honey, thick, dense. This is one that when I was smelling the Kilians in the store, this is one of the only ones that made me go, I'm sure this has cinnamon or something in it as well. I've got Apple Brandy. Again, it's a very crisp apple. This is probably one of the most masculine fragrances I have in my collection. It's a very boozy apple. Oh sorry, this is Apple Brandy on the rocks. So this is even more boozy than the original Apple Brandy, which was more syrupy, very sweet apple. Then we have Victor & Rolf Bonbon. Have a cute little 30ml here. This is like a really nice fruity caramel, easy to wear fragrance. I really do love this. It's very sweet. I thought it was sweet and then I got even sweeter fragrances and then I was like, whoa, sweetness to a different level, but the bottle's so cute. Olympia Aqua. This is my favorite from the Olympia line because it's kind of less salty and more jasmine. Is one of my favorite floral notes after tuberose. Slightly salty jasmine aquatic fragrance. Well, I feel like I would only wear this on holiday. I've worn this in the snow. Like I've worn this when it's cold, literally when it was snowing once, and it takes me back to the snow. So it kind of works for all seasons, I feel like, but it's really nice because it cuts through the cold really nicely as well because of that salt. Flora Botanica by Balenciaga. It doesn't matter what I wear. If I've worn this first, this will beat up any fragrance in the way. Boof, 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 I'm here, smell me. This is one of my most strongest fragrances and I go nose blind to it because of how strong this one is. This was a blind buy. I was kind of intrigued because it has a cannabis note and I was like, what does that smell like in a perfume? And then at first I was like, whoa, that's so green, but it's not. It's actually very rose dominant. Again, another rose. I have so many rose. I told you I love rose. Green rose. Maybe because of the cannabis note, I don't know. Then we have Angel Muse, EDP, hold on. EDT as well, might as well talk about these together. This one's more of a chocolate patchouli and then this one is more of a chocolate. Oh my god, this is so good. It takes me back to summer. I wore the crap out of this in the summer. I have backup bottles of it because it is discontinued as well. It's a fruity gourmand. It's a really unusual, a passion fruit kind of vibe, but at the same time it's hazelnutty chocolate. It's a really weird combo that wouldn't work, but it works when you smell it. It's so good. It's kind of tart in the opening, and then this one is more of a heavy dominant patchouli chocolate. It is so unique. I love it so much. I love both of these. Rihanna's Reb Fleur. I have a little 30ml. I just finished my 100ml bottle. This is one of my signature fragrances and my mum even said she can't even wear this anymore because it just smells like me. But it's like a dark coconutty tropical fragrance, like in the evening, summertime, you know, when you're on holiday and you go out for dinner in the evening time and it's still warm and tropical outside, and it's so unique and it smells so expensive and I will never stop. This is my favorite celebrity fragrance of all time. If I had to pick one celebrity fragrance, it will be this. Elie Saab Girl of Now. This one is a sweet orange blossom almond marzipan, soft, fluffy, creamy, gooey. Sorry, I just had to take a minute just to give it a big sniff because this one is so comforting. I love it. It's so good on a thick, warm, cozy jumper or a scarf, like a cashmere scarf. I actually wait for it to get cold enough to wear this because it's that thick, dense, sickly sweet. Jasmine Rouge by Tom Ford. This is a very special fragrance. I actually have a 250ml decanter of this for me and my husband to share because it's a very nostalgic. This is the one he wore when I first met him. Sweet jasmine, almost andolic. Is that the word? Andolic? Like it's a very, very true white floral heavy jasmine fragrance. It's so nice. Let's quickly talk about Jo Malone fragrances. So myrrh and tonka, sweet, kind of smoky, very resinous. Myrrh is quite resinous, but my favorite, I could cry because I wish I got 2 of them. My favorite Jo Malone fragrance ever. This is rose water and vanilla, and it literally smells like what it says on the bottle. This smells like very sugary rose water, really sweetened up, like sugar. It says vanilla, but it smells more like sugar to me, like a sugary rose, and it's so sweet. I could drink it, and it kind of reminds me of my childhood again because I used to drink this rose water stuff when I was young. Then a couple of Tom Fords here, Tobacco Vanille and Ebon Fumé. Tobacco Vanille is literally my favourite Tom Ford fragrance of all time, of everything, maybe apart from Cherry Smoke. I really do enjoy Cherry Smoke. It's a classic sweet spicy, so it doesn't smell like an ashtray, and tobacco leaves are quite sweet anyway, so that's why I feel like I love tobacco fragrances, because they all come across quite sweet to me. And then Ebon Fumé, you can see I barely made a dent in this. I did get this when I was pregnant, and obviously when you're pregnant your senses are heightened and you feel a bit sick, so I've never really gravitated back towards this, but it is nice and I do appreciate Ebon Fumé. It's another smoky, again kind of a bit resinous to me anyway. I love incensey smoky fragrances with a sweetness to them. This one's really random. I got this from M&S. Orange Blossom and Amber. And it, again, this smells very incensey, but sweet incense, like you've lit an incense that has vanilla in it. Oh my gosh, I've got about 100 Manceras here. Guys, let me know if you want a separate video on my Mancera collection. I am a bit Mancera crazy. I feel like you're either Montal or Mancera crazy. Rose is Greedy was my first one. It's a very soapy, clean, sweet rose. Velvet Vanilla. This is more of a floral, green, angelica kind of take on Love Don't Be Shy, in my opinion. It's very, very bubblegummy. I actually got a compliment at work recently. These girls, they were like, oh my god, we've been dying to ask you all day, what are you wearing? And Rose is Vanille. It's a very vanillic rose. It's a sugary rose again, but it's more of like a, on the skin, I swear it's Turkish Delight. It gets so sweet and creamy and sugary on the skin. Wild Candy isn't what I was expecting at all. This has a frangipani note, which gives it kind of a tropical feel. It is very sweet. It did take me a few wears to kind of get the chocolate, but now I get the chocolate. There is a dark chocolate in here, which is really nice. Cocoa Vanille. This is like a sweet, again, a sweet tropical creamy coconut fragrance with a lot of vanilla. Very easy to wear. This would layer so nice with this one here. Then we have Wild Cherry. It was not how I was expecting it to be. Powdery, clean cherry. I have quite a few cherries in my fragrances, and this is one of the most unique ones. It smells very clean, very powdery, kind of laundry detergent, but it's not. This stuff lasts freaking ages and projects like a beast. This is really nice. Choco Violet. Oh my god, this is so gorgeous. This is a nutty, dark chocolate creamy fragrance. Very, very nutty. It kind of smells a bit like Cocoa Pops. It's very chocolatey, very nutty. Violet Leaf, which again, Violet, hello. I thought this was gourmand until I smelled Chocolate Greedy. This is gourmand too, but a wearable gourmand. That's why I like a Choco Violet so much. So I swear we're almost done. Then we have Dua's Chocolate Affair. Oh my god, this is amazing. This is a freshly made dairy milk hot chocolate with a zest of like orange peel sprinkled on the top. This is so, so nice. Does it remind me of Chocolate Greedy? Not really. Doesn't remind me of Chocolate Queen either. This is like very different to the chocolates I have in my fragrance collection. It's literally a hot chocolate because it's milky. This smells kind of lactonic to me. After Sunset by Kilian. So I only got this because of the bottle. They've stopped making these bottles now. I think they look so much better than the square ones that they do now. This is like a very green kind of fragrance, and I don't normally wear green kind of fragrances. I did get a compliment when I wore this. It is nice. Again, very exclusive for the summertime. Look at the new bottles they do now. It's got like a sticker on the front, which I feel like I'm a bit sad about. I like the plaque on there. Princess is beautiful. A tea like marshmallow, like it's not overly sweet like Love Don't Be Shy. This is one of the most do you know what, as much as I love Love Don't Be Shy, I forget how much I love Princess. It has green tea in there, so it's like not overly sweet. It's very comforting. It's beautiful. I love it. Ariana Grande Cloud. We all know what this looks like. I kept the little cloud because I think it's so cute. Is it tacky? It's not tacky. I think it's so cute. I don't have any fragrances that have this package. Baccarat Rouge. Let's move on. I'm joking. It's like again a marshmallowy fluffy kind of vibe. One of my favorite fragrances of all time. I love this so much. This is Scandal Le Parfum. I didn't even say it, sorry. I recently got a backup bottle of this because of how much I've been wearing this. It's like a melted caramel, salted caramel, but it's not salty like vanilla. Oh my god, it's just amazing. Jasmine as well. Like, it's a creamy jasmine. I feel like I'm just gonna run through this bottle so quickly because I wear this a lot. It's a very creamy, it's that scent profile again that I love, that light fluffy marshmallow creamy kind of vibe that I love. Scandal Le Parfum. Then we've got the beautiful Carolina Herrera Good Girl. I hate the original Carolina Herrera. I've already said this before. It just doesn't work on my skin. It just smells like a mishmash of notes. It smells like everything's clashing, but I love the bottle so much and I was so sad. So when I discovered this one, I was so happy because I really do love this fragrance. It has a beautiful lychee, very crisp and fruity, but very, very sweet. Like, when it dries down more and more on your skin, it just gets so vanillic and beautiful. It's very easy to wear as well, but I mainly got it because I really wanted a Carolina Herrera shoe. I wanted a shoe. How does everyone have a shoe but me? I can't buy a fragrance if I don't like the fragrance, but I love the fragrance and the bottle, so I've got a red shoe. Jimmy Choo by Jimmy Choo, the original. This used to be one of my signature scents. I used to wear this so much, and then I got dived into perfume more, and now I just can't get around to wearing it again, but I should wear it more. It's so nice. It has like a beautiful toffee note. It's got a pear in the opening, and it has a really beautiful patchouli base as well, so it's not overly sweet. Again, another distinctive, very signature kind of scent worthy fragrance. A cult classic, very affordable because it's been out for freaking ages. I have 100ml. I feel like I need a smaller bottle to travel with it though. Billie Eilish by Billie Eilish. Billie Eilish. And did I blind buy this? No. I did smell it actually once. The bottle is beautiful. I love it. People are like, oh, that's tacky. I could do without the boobies. Excuse me. That's art deco vibes, bro. That will go so nice on my... I feel like I want to display it right now. So nice. Very comforting, kind of soft, spicy, warm, vanillic fragrance. Arriba Ariana Grande. It's another one of my favorite celebrity fragrances. This is such a fun, fruity, sweet, flirty fragrance. It feels really young but not too young. This has a marshmallow vibe as well, so it has like a marshmallow fluffiness to it too that I really love. I love the little pom-pom. I love the packaging. I wear this a lot out of the shower kind of fragrance, like a daily wear. Sorry if I'm talking really fast. I'm trying to get this video done, guys. This video is literally going to take me 100 hours to do. Michael Kors Turquoise. It has a cucumber note. Do you know what this reminds me of actually? It reminds me a lot of this Jean Paul Gaultier Fleur Terrible. I'm not influenced by the colour of these bottles. So Aquatic is more of a cucumber vibe, and then this has more of a vanilla coconut kind of vibe, but they are both very aquatic. They're both very fresh. This feels more like an unsweetened cucumber water, and then this is like a pina colada kind of smell. Dua, a vanilla affair. Hold on, let me show you. This is the box. Look how pretty the packaging is and the display. I love this so much. This is literally just a vanilla. It has all types of vanilla in here, and it's not spicy like Vanilla 28. So I feel like not many people say. Vanilla 28 has very slight spicy booziness to it. A Vanilla Affair by Dua is more creamy, smoothed out. It's just plain old vanilla. Like, I think this is perfect for layering as well. Pepe Jeans London. Not many people talk about this. I did get this as a gift and I did want it because of the bottle. This has a marshmallow note too. Guys, this smells so much like Yara by Lattafa. When I smelled Yara by Lattafa, I was like, I have this at home. What is that smell? And then I looked at Fragrantica and I was like, oh, is this? It smells so similar. It's a very, again, fruity sweet fragrance with a marshmallow note. It has a note of vodka in here as well, so it smells kind of sharp. I mainly love it for the packaging. Last couple of fragrances, guys. I'm dying. I'm so sorry. I have Alien Oud here. This is probably one of the most rarest fragrances in my collection. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. And every time I think, shall I sell this? I'm like, shall I not? It can maybe for some people be a little bit dirty, skanky, but I love it. It's got so much sweetness to it. It's got beautiful spices. This is like rich girl in Dubai kind of vibes. Very rich, dense oud. I have the box where it says Thierry Mugler on it. I don't know if you can see. But now it's just Mugler. Very rare formulation one I have. And I'm like, do I even want to use it? It's so rare. And the very last one I'm going to talk about is in here. Ex Idolo Rider. Oh my god, for the price, that should not be peeling off. This is another sweet tobacco, not as spicy as Tobacco Vanille, not as sickly sweet as Invite Only. This is just a beautiful, well-rounded tobacco sweet fragrance, and I love it so much. So that's my fragrance collection. Let me just show you guys. Look, at my bed right now. This is insane. Oh, and I didn't even talk about my travel sprays. So in here, these are my travel sprays. I don't know if I'll go through them really quick. I've got La Vie Belle Intense Mint. This is really nice. This is like a marzipan take on the original La Vie Belle. Clinique Cookies and Kisses. This smells a lot like By the Fireplace from Replica. These are empty. Yeah, I have a whole Killian Discovery set, so I get the atomizer and Rolling in Love is in here right now, which is like a really nice sweet almond, very sexy skin scent. This is Jo Malone Peony and Blush Suede and Fig and Lotus Flower. These are very easy reaches, just throw in your bag. Bitter Peach by Tom Ford, a little 10ml there. I sold my full bottle of this actually and kept this travel spray because I feel like I didn't need it because I don't wear it that much. Elisa Le Parfum Essential. I think this is a cherry smoke atomizer. Boutique. I don't know what this brand is called, but it got sent to me freaking ages ago. This is called, is it called Cupcake? Oh my god, look at the state of that bottle. Then I've got a little decant of Baccarat Rouge here, which I should wear more often because it's literally just going to evaporate. But yeah, I've got a really cute little solid of Jo Malone. Opens up like that. I bought the solids and I put them in here, and I just think this is so cute and innovative. Just put it in your bag. 3 more. We've got the Only One, which again, I had a full bottle but I sold it because I just wasn't wearing it. Then we've got Pure Excess and So Scandal. I'm so back and forth about buying a full bottle of this. This is like a very sweet bubblegummy tuberose, but very milky and lactonic at the same time. No, but every time I smell it, I'm like, yes, I really want a full bottle. So if you've been here all the way till the end, thank you so much. I love you. I promise I'm going to do more videos. Subscribe, like, comment for engagement. I sound like Angelica now. Okay, bye guys. Bye.